Hello and welcome. I went straight into it, but guess what? We're gonna have a great show today after this.
Non-lethal. You lose.
Exploding compression bullets.
No one likes to show off.
Unless what they're showing off is dope as
That's true.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? It is another episode of Show Off, where I show stuff off. Normally I show you off, but I haven't recently received any new cases that were built or anything like that. But I hope everybody's having an amazing Saturday out there. Are you? Are you building something? Oh, Windman, you are first. You are first. Look, there he is. Oh, am I first? Yeah, you're definitely first. I am. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this beginning out. Well, we are going to talk about some channel updates like we always do. We're going to go into Toytalk. We are going to see if we
You get just the right amount of acid that cuts that fat. Perfect complement to this brisket.
All right. It was my intronet. Let's see. We're back, baby! So, wow. Sorry about that beginning. Can you guys see me and hear me now? Because my Ethernet, I don't know what happened. It wasn't hooked up, but now it is. So 1/6 to the light is buffering. No wonder I couldn't see anybody. And I froze. And I did everything else. You know what? Let's start this party over again.
Non-lethal. You lose.
exploding compression bullets.
No one likes to show off.
Unless what they're showing off is dope as
That's true.
Okay, here we go. I'm back. I'm a little less lit, but that's okay. I'm not lit at all. Let me go in here and check my, let's see, disconnected. Yeah, you're buffering, unable to connect. Hello. Please try again later. Let me redo my chat bot. Boom. All right, so what we're going to do today is things. We're gonna do things. All right, so chat bot, boom. Pop this baby out. Boom. All right, welcome back to another episode of Show Off, where normally I show you guys off to the community, but I haven't received anything from you guys recently, so we're gonna show all the stuff off here. We're gonna talk toys, we're gonna talk diorama building, and we're gonna get into Tinkercad. We're just gonna play with it today, and maybe we can make the initial box for that John Wick 4 panel, which is going to be exciting to make. Let's see. I said hello. All right. Oh, everybody's back, baby. All right. So, channel updates. What can I talk about? It's the same stuff I feel like I've been saying for the last month. Let's see. MB Dyson, hello, Costa and Puppet, whose name I dare not to speak. You might pop out. You gotta be careful, MB. Gotta be careful. So, some things, you know, I'm working on my videos. I'm working on the vlog, which I started to film today. So it's gonna be lots of fun. I'm doing a wait, what do you call it? A time lapse. I'm doing a time lapse cleanup of this room. Even though this room is a mess. I'm going to show you the room. Here, check out this. Look. It's a mess, guys. It's a mess. Look at this. It's, yeah. But, either today or tomorrow, I will be doing my time lapse of me cleaning this room and getting it straight. Let's see. 160 Light, say his name 3 times. Don't say his name 3 times. Don't say Randall 3 times. Oh my God, I said it once. Gurgamus, I may have found a way to put a 90-degree radius on extrusion for corner cases. That is awesome. You'll have to share. Yeah. You guys out there have been amazing with all of your tips and tricks, and don't forget to join the Discord. What else? Oh, I think it's the 21st is the third Saturday of this month. We're gonna have 2 Greek geeks back on. Me and Six Scale Shiro will be doing our at 8 o'clock in the morning. So that day there will be 2 live streams. One at 8 in the morning for 2 Greek geeks, and then this show at 3. And she sent me a package. So there's going to be a lot of this stuff. It's an amazing. There we go. So it's a package of Tim Tams. These are my favorites. And then these are ones that I still have to try, which I have a feeling I'm going to like these strawberries and cream ones. So yeah, excited about trying those. Then there's the white chocolate. That should be interesting. Then we have the original Tim Tam. On top of the original Tim Tam, you have a double-coated original Tim Tam. And then you have the dark chocolate Tim Tam. So yes, and yes, Gurgamus, it is a care package. I will be sending her, this week I am going to the supermarket, and I'm going to grab some Philly. I'm pretty much gonna get her Tasty Cakes. I don't know if you guys know what Tasty Cakes are on the East Coast. They're a Philly company, and you can find them really in the Northeast. So this is gonna be fun. We're gonna Tim Tam Slam, and she's gonna try Tasty Cakes. And I want to see what her favorite one is. So cool. You should have a desk that rotates 360 as you can show the whole room. I wish I could put this on a platform to rotate it. Right now I have the wheel so I can turn it myself, but sometimes it's tough. Windman 42, damn, I love Tasty Cake. I miss them out here. Yeah, dude. My favorites are the candy cakes, but I do like the cream-filled coffee cakes also. 160 Light likes the butterscotch and jelly crimpets are a must-send. Oh, they're going. Definitely. Those are going. The candy cakes are going. We're going to get the crimpets, the coffee cakes, the cream-filled, and then the not cream-filled. I think we're going to go with maybe an apple pie, maybe. So, Gurgamus, I'm about 3 weeks away from a road trip to Frankensons to go figure hunting. Awesome! You're going to have to keep us in the loop for that, because I've heard Frankensons is fun to go to, although I heard they're also expensive, but you'll have to let us know. Cat in the house! Welcome! Cat in the house. Well, so the first thing we're going to talk about, or we're going to get into, is Hot Toys' release of the Anakin from Clone Wars from the Ahsoka show. It's a lot there, but they released it this week. Let me pull it up here, and let me move this over to here. And I think overall, well, let me pull it up. Let me take off Windman 42's message there. And we'll go straight. I know you guys probably still want to talk about we're also going to talk about the movie. Spoiler-free review of the movie. So, here we go. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? So here is the Ahsoka Anakin. Let's see real quick. Windman 42. I do not like butterscotch unless it's the butterscotch crimpets, childhood memories. Say, I like butterscotch, but yeah, I do like those butterscotch crimpets. Bedroom eyes Anakin? Yes. But is it the most accurate Hayden Christensen Anakin? You might be surprised. You might be surprised. So let us go to... Here he is in all his glory. So this is what we got. Finally, we have something that is well lit, or the blogger actually did a good job, because a lot of these photos, or whoever's filming this stuff, the photos do not do justice to some of these figures, at least, you know, for Hot Toys. So yes, here he is. He's like, would you like a candy? Would you? Candy? No? That's what I'm feeling in this picture. But overall, I think it turned out great, and it looks like the figure from, or it looks like Anakin from the Clone Wars. I'm gonna pull up a picture, and let's see, where did I put it? Now is it gonna pop up in the? There it is. So this picture, I mean, I think it's pretty damn close. With this versus, let's see, this. And where to go? Oh, this. Or this. Yeah. What do you guys think? I think like the show is not for me. No, I take that back. I love the show. The figures from the show, I can't seem to, it's hard for me to grab a live action figure or a live action version of an animated figure. Like, it's hard for me. I prefer the animated Ahsoka over the live action Ahsoka. The Ghost Crew, I prefer the animated versions over the live action versions. The live action versions are great. It's just, I am so used to seeing these characters, and I've watched Rebels and Clone Wars more than once. So seeing them and hearing certain, like how the voices are done that way. Let me see, should I put myself on the screen? If I can find a way to put myself on the screen. Let's see, scene, main and cell, display screen. What is this one? Oh, that's me on the side. Host and guest.
Honestly, it's...
No. Alright, well, we'll do this one. I thought I had one where it was me right next to the display screen. But this Anakin, I think it turned out great. And you get the blast effects right there, which is nice. It's nice to have those blast effects. Look at it. It's like, this looks less, the way they have it set up here and this angle looks less of the bedroom Izzy look, or the, oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to fart, or whatever. That, like, some of these angles look better than others with that expression. And the fact that you can put them on the stap is awesome. Let's see, what, Gergamus says, I am ready for 6-scale Spaceballs 2 figures. Oh man, I wish. I don't know if the George Lucas embargo would still be in effect with Spaceballs 2. But I want, if you saw, I think it's, I want to say they're Doggy Dock, right? They're customs. Man, I wish I could have bought those. But one, they're very expensive, and two, just mainly it's because they're very expensive. But I didn't know about them, so until they were released. So there's that also. LOL, that is a very specific look on that face sculpt. It is, and it's from somewhere in the show. He's like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm serious." It's his "come hither, youngling's" face. That's, yeah. I can see that. He's like, "Wait a second." It's like, you know what? I see this and I want to do a Mark Wahlberg voice. Looks like he has tassels on his boots. That's all I see. Yeah. Let's see. But he's like, look at me! I just blast effects and hit away some blasters. Wait a minute, 42. That's the "what you talking about, Willis" look. Wait, let's go back to it. Wait. There it is. What you talking about, Willis? I don't know. I think I think the figure turned out great. Is it for me? No. Is it for other people? Probably. Especially if you're deep on that Ahsoka line. This is, you want to do the whole line, then do it. And this is where we can start. All right. With that down, let's move on. Let's not do that. Let's not restart the show for a third time. Oh man. I'm probably gonna think of something I wanted to say. I forgot to write stuff down. Had a lot of stuff happen this week, and I feel like I'm so unprepared. Damn it. See, MB Dyson says the pleather boots longevity scares me. All right, so with that, here is my dark side Anakin, which will have the same boots as that Anakin. And I will show you that. Let me see. Let me get my glasses on so I can see. And now I wish I would have had a from above, but it all depends on where you live, to be honest. And these, I don't know. Let me block my face. So these seem okay, and I got this in 2019, and let me see the tabards. Yeah, these look good, although I am thinking about grabbing the Topo leather ones, so I might be upgrading those. The only thing is, I wish I would have yeah, he accidentally fell. You see that little scrape? At some point I will have somebody fix them, because I still think this is a good figure. It's just, it'll cost, I was quoted $75, which isn't bad, all considering, but he fell off while I was moving him. And yeah, it's by the scar and the little white patch. But anyway, for the most part, I guess it's where you live, because my boots are fine. I have a scuff in the back, but that's also because he fell. That is my fault. and they feel nice and soft. So I feel, at least here, the boots will be fine. Although, again, you can always buy your own boots. You can buy leather boots, have them made. I didn't realize how thin these tabards were. Why didn't they use real leather? I mean, they could have... yeah, they could have used real leather. Let's see. I do have some long-lived pleather myself, but I still have... I hear you. I hear you. I definitely... also, it's easily, like, marked... Like when it falls, when you drop it. But I still love this figure, even though I got the newer one. This still is a winner. Look at me, I just killed younglings, motherfucker. It's like he's trying to say live long and prosper, but he can't split his fingers to do it, you know? But yeah, this is a good one. Although, should I replace him on the base over here with the... Oh no, wait a second. Oh, these are... Oh, this is... Never mind, it's wired. I'm like, why is this... But yeah, it's wired in there. That's weird. But I guess they did it so you could... so it could lay specifically. But yeah, this is great. This is great. But yeah, it's the same boots. The same boots for 200 characters. I bought a new in-box 20-year-old Sideshow figure with a pleather jacket, and it was still... Damn! In-box? Like, that is, again... Did you know what you were getting on the inside? Because that, usually, to me, that's a gamble, but that's amazing. Amazing. Let's see. My Catwoman boots have completely disintegrated, but it's humid down here in South Carolina. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It definitely is humid down there. It's humid up here right now, but most of the time it's a dry weather, not dry heat. I wish we had a dry heat, but we do not. So, all right, number two. Number two. We'll go back further in the week. And I know last week we didn't... Well, we'll save that for later. Further in the week, and we got this from Hot Toys. Let's see. Another James Bond figure. It has not been that long since they introduced the... You know, they introduced the one in the tux, which that's a classic. That's an iconic look. James Bond in a tuxedo. Yeah, that's. But then you get this battle gem sculpt. You get the this commando look, and I'm digging it. Look at all that blood. I didn't realize there was so much blood in there. That's blood, right? That's got to be blood. He's blood everywhere. I like this look a lot. The head sculpt looks good to me. It's very subjective. It feels like it's objective, but it's subjective for some reason. I like sculpts and other people don't like them when they should follow what I like, and what I like is law. But whatever. But I think this looks great. I love James Bond. And having James Bond in different views. I wish I got a Connery Bond. Hopefully they'll get that, you know, right now it seems like they have No Time to Die as the what do you call it? As the license. So I mean, this turned out great. I dig it so much. Someone, oh my god, I cannot remember who commented, but they wanted him in his suit from the previous movie. Oh my god, I cannot remember. I'm having brain farts here. But I would also love a suited version of Bond. Look at he's got the little stuffed animal right there. There it is. It's all stuffed. It's an animal. I like the fact that it's battle damaged. Battle. I can't believe I just said battle. Battle damaged. It's so battle damaged, y'all. I'm gonna put that on my my new voiceover demo reel. I'm gonna put that one on there. I'm working on an updated voiceover demo. But here it is. What do you guys think? I wanna hear your thoughts. So MB Dyson says that he saw it through the window, that it looked good, and took the risk. Nice. Windman 42, I would buy this before the tuxedo version. Okay. I am leaning towards this more than the tuxedo version, but I would like both if I can manage it. Toy collector, welcome! I am excited for this one. Wonder when it will eventually go up for PO. I believe it has. Right? No? Hold on. Now oh my god, did it not go up for PO? Let's see. Sideshow collectibles. Why wouldn't it go up for PO? What are they doing to me here? What are they doing? I didn't even see that it wasn't up for PO because I'm not POing right now. Ugh. Wow. Wow, you're right. And it doesn't say if it was an exclusive. Let's see. Let's go to here and read. I don't see exclusive. With a movie accurate, collectible, powerful and unforgettable moment, holsters, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so it's not an exclusive. So hopefully it'll go up this week. Maybe they're having talks with the Amazon, who now owns them. So maybe that's happening. But yeah, that's crazy that it hasn't gone up for pre-order. I feel like I'm like behind the times. I would want Casino Royale Toxic. Yes, that is probably my favorite out of the Daniel Craig movies. The suit, not tux. Okay. Looks really good. Not for me though. All right, 1/6 delay. No, not yet. Seems to be a quick turnaround on it too. Hot Toys showed this year, I think. No, not. Let's see. I would wait. If this one's showing this year, why is the other one not showing this year? Let's see. Let me go to Hot Toys. Hot Toys Hong Kong. There we go. This is their main site, and it's so slow. But I think they put super high res pictures on these, so James Bond is listed as highly recommended here. I'll show you. This is Hot Toys' website. And I will always. Sorry guys, but this is taking forever to load. Oh, there it goes. And let us not look at that details. So the details say, wow, fourth quarter of 2025. Holy mackerel. You guys can't see that, but let's see. I can't even make it bigger. Let's see. Can I make it bigger? Oh, it's at 80%. Look at this. Right there. Holy crap. Now it makes me, now I gotta go, I wanna go look at the other Bond. Where are you, Mr. Bond? Mr. Bond, there we go, Mr. Bond. And we'll take a quick look at when we can expect this guy. I think it is, yeah, second, third quarter of 2026. All right, that's crazy that the other one's gonna be a quick turnaround. Huh, yeah. See, Sideshow Con is next week. That is true. Hopefully we get some announcements there. What's up, Digito? How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Let's see, but Pierce is my fave Bond if I only get one. I hope they do that one too. I have my order, and you guys, maybe did I give you my order before? I think I gave you my order. We're gonna do it again, and I want to know from you, what is your order? What are your Bonds? What order? I got Connery, I got Brosnan, I got Craig, and they're very close. They're very close. It's not even. And then everybody else. Even though I grew up with Roger Moore, when I went to college and I went back and I bought the whole on VHS on tape, the whole. Every single Bond, or no, I started off with the Connery one, and then the second set, they did the Moore. But yeah, the design of that tux is weird, and it is accurate to the movie. Let's see, Windman 42, Connery, Craig, Brosnan. Okay. Very similar. Very similar. Let's go back. Let's see. There we go. Let's go back to this guy. So those are my thoughts. I do like this. I like every single, from the Bonds that I saw coming from Big Chief Studios, I almost forgot their name, that I saw come from Big Chief Studios, they were all wearing a tux, I believe. Now I'm hoping we get some of the villains too, because Big Chief did give us, well, they gave us Dr. No. And that's the only one I can remember. But it would be cool to not just have Bond, but the villain. And I know it's going to be impossible, but it would also be nice to have a Bond girl or two. So, yeah, there's that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, we are finished with that. Let us go to the next thing. And I'm gonna pull up a picture, and I didn't give my thoughts on here. Oh, let's real quick before we move on. We have MB Dyson, Brosnan, Craig, and Connery. Yeah, that's not a bad top three. Like those in any of order, I would totally be happy with. Tim Dalton, you know, he gets a little bad rap. He was in the 80s. It was a different time. So, what's up, Calvin? Welcome. I hope you're having an awesome day. And if you're trucking, I hope you stay safe. Let's see, Gurgamus, Connery, Moore, and Brosnan. Ooh. That's still good. Can't go wrong with Moonraker or Octopussy. So, yeah. All right. So last week, I did mostly what I did at Disney. Wait, let's see. MB Dyson. I like Dalton. He was hard-edged. I can't disagree with that. Still very wonderful movies, and you can't go wrong with the theme songs with those, like A View to a Kill with Duran Duran. Hell yeah. Let's see. The Broke Collector. Did I miss something? Amazon bought who? Sideshow? No. Amazon, well, Sideshow still hasn't put this up for the current Bond for pre-order. So Not sure if there's a licensing thing, and Amazon, since Amazon owns Bond now, they have to, I guess, give them the okay to be able to put it up for sale. Because I don't think you can get it anywhere. I don't even think it was, I don't remember Secret Base. Let's go to Secret Base. Did Secret Base... Ah, all right, cool. Rocketeer Dalton was great. Oh, the Rocketeer. Need a Rocketeer. Dalton in Hot Fuzz was great too. Amazon owns MGM, which owns Bond. Yep. And got it. All right, cool. Why does this keep on popping up and down? Let's see. Secret Base. Did they put the Commando up? No. So nobody has put up, so, oh, never mind. What is this from Secret Base? So I wish I could translate this, but I cannot. 725 to 729. So, all right, so here. This is what Secret Base has up, and I guess it's not going on sale until here, 725. Unless I'm reading that wrong, although I don't read I don't read Chinese, so there's that. But that's when I think it's gonna go up for sale. Let's see more. See translation, and it's translating. Yeah, Hot Toys collection. Oh, this is for Hot Toys large collection doll exhibition at the Anime Video Game Festival 2025. They will be there from the 25th to the 29th, and that's probably why it is available so soon. So at the end of the month, they will be at the Anime Video Game Festival in Hong Kong. And it is retailing for 1780 Hong Kong. Let's see, HKD to USD. What did I say? 1780. So 226, so probably 285. So there's that. Yay. All right. Jonathan R., welcome. I suspect Sideshow is waiting for Sideshow Con to put up some of these pre-orders. I wouldn't doubt that either. And that is next week, right? Yeah. Next week. Yeah, because that's when SDCC is too. Next weekend. Not this weekend. Next weekend. All right. So, let me pull up this picture. So, I didn't really give my thoughts on the whole Superman InArt thing. So that's the next thing I want to bring up is InArt versus Hot Toys on the Superman, but we're not going to go crazy deep into it. My thoughts are, I don't think you can go wrong with either. The body and the fit are a little bit better, and the suit on the InArt, and on, for me, I like the vibrancy of the suit, although after seeing the movie, for that vibrancy, he has to be in the sun. So seeing InArt's new photos, new in-hand photos, kind of make me now think that their suit is even better because of that. Although, as you're gonna see, and as this is how I see it, I feel like the Hot Toys sculpt is a little bit more closer to David Cornsweet. So I made this so we could take a look at all three together. There we go. So here we go. So let's see. Let's make them bigger. And to me, all right, so this one, the first picture, is InArt's in their the new photos that they sent out. So they had one available, open. Somebody had the pictures. Actually, you know what? Let me pull that up real quick so that you know context. We need context. So InArt. No, actually, I found it on 1/6 Republic. It's probably on Kit too. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Why does it gotta be so far back? I know I found you on here. Like, here's one of the pictures. Although that from far away, that looks great. Oh, wait. From Hot Toys Community. All right, let's see. Oh, you guys can't see. Oh, here we go. All right, I got it. So these pictures right here. And we'll just go through them. This is... That's the suit and Superman. There's another look. And then here, like, this sculpt looks the most out of all of them. I feel like this sculpt definitely looks the most out of, you know, out of those. This look kind of looks like them. And these are in regular, I'm going to say, like, as regular lighting as possible. Yeah, look at that. That looks great. So, a lot of people don't like how far this comes over. Some people like it because it covers the wrist peg. But I think you can go back a couple millimeters. Crypto still sucks. Still sucks on both of them. After watching the movie, they look like a jumbled mess to me. So, and I do think the suit here, the colors do represent the movie a bit better, probably because of the color grading. So yeah. So there's that. Now let me bring this back up. So, yes, I saw Broke Collector says that InArt is reworking Draco sculpt. Maybe they will do the same for Superman as well. Maybe, but more people... The only reason why I say maybe is only because more people are like, this is amazing! This is the best sculpt! You know, sliced bread. And... Draco, people were vocal about the issues. So maybe they will, but maybe they hear everybody else being like, no, this is amazing, don't change it. But we'll see. I don't know. Let's see. Have a great day heading out to see Superman with my son. Awesome. Have an amazing time. I hope you love it. Have fun. All right. So if you look, you know, here compared to the actual movie, these two look much closer. This is the Hot Toys one, and that's the InArt one from those photos. Yeah, maybe they'll rework it. I hope so. I'm trying to debate on whether I should grab one of these or not. I love the movie. I did have a couple of issues with it, but I love James Gunn. Gunn's my guy. And I had no problems with the humor in there. It wasn't over the top to me like Thor 4. I am a comedian at heart, so I don't mind having a serious movie with, you know, a bunch of... I mean, that's what 80s and 90s action films were. They weren't all serious. So... Let's see, to be honest, the sliced bread head sculpt was way off. Wait, which one's the sliced bread head sculpt? Did I miss something? Is that this one? MB Dyson, help me. Let's see, I have no issue with the InArt Superman sculpt personally. Of course you wouldn't. But look at it. It's not him. It's like a mixture of Corn Sweat and Christopher Reeves, which I think I'm gonna wait for that one. That's where my heart is. This is a newer movie. I really enjoyed it. So, yeah, I don't... Help me out, MB! So... So to me, they have, like, the eyes are more there. I think it's the eyes, right? So, I guess, we'll see. I have a feeling that... Wait, am I pointing the right way? I have a feeling that this, the one over here, yeah, you can't see. I have a feeling that this is the final. Like, what we saw in the prototype is what it is, because if it's coming out, you know, it might be announced this week that with the blogger photos, if it's coming out, I think that's it. There's no room for tweaking for Hot Toys unless they're like, never mind, we saw the InArt one. So let's see. MB Dyson. That was a joke based on what you said. It's the greatest. Oh, I'm a dummy. Yes, the InArt one was the greatest since sliced bread forever and ever. Amen. That is what I have a problem when you have like blind loyalty to any company. Unless you're like me who loves Disney and only the Disney parks. If you say anything bad about them, I will kill you. No, I'm kidding. If they do something bad, I will kill them. I won't. There's no murder. I don't believe in murder. But anyway, all right, yes. This one is a little off. Let me remove it. This one is it's a little off. It is. Especially if you look at these pictures. He's got a different face. He doesn't have like that, you know, Christopher Reeves super broad, thick neck, broad shoulders type thing. Let's see. People nowadays have no idea what Lethal Weapon was. That was action/humor. You know, it's funny that you brought up Lethal. I watched that on Monday. It's on Pluto TV, so I was like, let's go back and watch all the Lethal Weapons. So. Yeah, it was fun going back watching that. I cannot wait to get to Lethal Weapon 2 this week. By the way, I also saw Thunderbolts last night. Thank you to my friend, you know, Winman42. He's a saint. But anyway, I saw it. I loved it. It's great. I wish more people would have seen it. And the end credit scenes, man, that second one, I cannot wait for next week. Wait, next week, the week after next week, in 2 weeks. Cannot wait for 2 weeks. Fantastic Four. I wish I could harmonize with people and here, and we could go Fantastic Four. Yeah. Anyway. InArt looks like Dominic Purcell from Prison Break. I can see a little bit of that. Dominic with hair. Yes. I bought one from Toys Wonderland that disappeared, and my Cavill Superman. Oh no. So you bought the Christopher Reeves one from a while ago. You're not shopping on Toys Wonderland right now. Nobody is. I don't even think they're around. But yeah, okay. That sucks, man. I hate when... Yeah. I watched all the last HAL weapons. You used... Winman used speech-to-text. Or it was fixed to the last HAL weapons. I watched all the Lethal Weapons in 4K 2 weeks ago. Nice! MB Dyson, Lethal 1 through 3 are some of my all-time favorites. Yes, I believe we have to wait till Lethal Weapon 2 to get introduced to Joe Pesci's character, right? Yeah. Because I don't remember seeing him in the first one. But classics, baby. So this is where I'm at right now. I love the body and the suit on InArt. Crypto is a little better. The collar and everything on that is better. But the fur still needs work. For both of them, let's get this dog right because Crypto deserves it. Unsung hero of the movie. I miss the Toys Wonderland good old days. When they were good, they were good. I got some great sold out stuff from them. Yeah, I bought some stuff from them too. But then they also, I also got effed over by them. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, you fumbled your phone? Phone fumbled, figure it. Yeah, Joe Pesci, 2 through 4. That's what I thought. Thank you. So, the InArt versus Hot Toys battles will rage until people will have both in their hands. But don't give me that BS that one is better than the other at the moment, because there are pluses and minuses for both, and blind loyalty and absolutes. I have like when like YouTubers are, this is you know, the most amazing thing that ever has been created on Earth by the almighty above type things, like or when they start saying that Hot Toys is like a third party now, which I don't get, because I'm looking at my case and I'm gonna say third parties, for the most part, don't do as well of a job on most of these figures. So yeah, I mean, there are some gems from Mars Toys. The 66 Joker, mwah. The Riddler, mwah. The 66 Riddler, the both Housekeepers from 89 and 66, mwah. And then you get Biff, and I'm like, what the hell? It looks nothing like him. You were on a great streak. Where's my Chocolate Man and Oompa Loompa, Mars Toys? And for that matter, So-So Toys, where the hell are my Hashira? Do you know next week, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is coming out in theaters in Japan? And I want my Hashira. Although I am pretty happy that I have, I don't know if you can see Tengen. Like I said, I'm thinking about, I might need to pick up a second one of that. MB Dyson, I never pre-ordered from TW, just in stock, so I never got screwed, luckily. Well, I did get a good deal on cable, though. Got them for like, I want to say like 120 or something, but I had to fight for that cable. I ordered it, and then they turned it into a pre-order, which the figure was already out, which what they really were doing is, the pre-order was, you give me money, I float other things, and when I can find a cable to send you, I will send you that cable when I find one and buy one. So yeah. Windman42, So-So owes quite a few of us a Blade figure, LOL. Yeah, Blade, there's a Blade, Watchmen. They have a lot of figures, and then they want to start announcing more figures. Come on, let's get your other stuff out. Let's get it out. All right, so next up on the docket, you know what? Let's talk about the movie. So, I am not gonna, no spoilers. I'm just gonna say how I felt. Some of the things that I liked about it. I had no problem. James Gunn's my guy. He's made, I heard somebody on one of these movie channels called, said that he made one of the best, if not the best, DCEU, the DCEU movie with the Suicide Squad, and for me, I can't disagree. Out of all of those, out of all of the movies, starting with Man of Steel, I've watched The Suicide Squad, I think 7 times. And I love it every time. And I know some people don't love it, but I love his needle drops. They just get me in that mood. I'm a sucker for a good, appropriate needle drop. I'm sorry. I'm a, what do you call it? A simpleton that way. I am a simpleton, and I don't care. I like James Gunn's humor, and he can be very bring lots of heart to his movies. Look at Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So I enjoyed I love Peacemaker. All the Guardians, the Guardian Christmas special. Come on, that's a new yearly tradition now in this house. The Guardians Christmas special must be watched. Windman 42. I got 2 Spider-Man fans from TW, other store with no issues. Then I realized they were Toys Wonderland. LOL, dodged a bullet. Yes, the Comic Sanctorum. MB Dyson, Guardians trilogy is top notch. Love them. Yes, the trilogy with the Christmas episode, amazing. So when this movie started, it was, it was non-stop action in the beginning, and I was there for it. I had a grin the whole time. There were a couple things that I did not like, and I'm still trying to reconcile, but I don't want to say what they are this week. Maybe next week I will let you guys know my thoughts on a spoilered thoughts. Let's see, Dagito, I actually won a CW Darth Maul from a TW Give You, and they sent it to you? That's awesome. Congratulations. Let's see, MB Dice and Kevin Bacon. Yeah, dude. Great cameo in a Marvel movie. So in the MCU, Kevin Bacon is himself. So I loved it. I came out of there like not many. I only remember one needle drop, and that was at the end. And that first mid-credits scene, so touching. And I do like the fact that they do not set up other movies, which is great, the end credits. This was a perfect movie for the times and hope, and that's all we could hope for. Your Superman rating from 1 to 10. Whew. All right. It's not, so I will say like 8.75. 8.75 to a 9, like right there. I've been debating on whether I should go back to the theaters and watch it. Mr. Terrific is terrific. Love Guy Gardner, love Mr. Terrific. I wish we got to know, like, oh my God, I forgot her name. The Hawk. Hawkman, Hawk Girl. I wish we got, some more, the Justice Gang. It just reminds me of in Iron Man 1 where they were like doing the long version of Justice League, and not the long version of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they were calling it something else, so I'm thinking that's where we're going with this. With the Justice Gang, eventually they're gonna be called Justice League. Rachel Brosnahan is one of my favorite actors. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Mwah! So she killed it as Lois Lane. I love the kid who plays Jimmy. If you've ever watched The Righteous Gemstones, he's in that. Miss Tessmacher, the interesting take. But yeah, I enjoyed that whole. I want more. I want more of this universe. I know they're going to be doing different. So different characters will be different genres, like Marvel was doing at some point. So it'll be interesting. I don't know if Mike Flanagan's Clayface is going to be in this universe, but it's going to be rated R horror movie, or it's going to be a horror movie and probably rated R. Cat in the House says 8. Awesome. Film was wonderful in my opinion. No major issues for me. I'd give it 8 to 9 out of 10. Hawk Tua. LOL. I didn't say that, but yeah, Hawk Girl. At least Hawk Girl got a good drop. True. True. Now, will we get these in? I know McFarlane's doing them. I would love a Mr. Terrific. Like we got. Oh, I can't say. Oh, I wanted to say something about Mr. Terrific. Never mind. But anyway, for the most part, I enjoyed the movie. Go in it with an open mind. Did it top like Superman 2 for me? That's nostalgia. It's kind of hard to top that nostalgia. So yeah. All right, let's move into, I guess the final thing is, can we make one of those panels? And I want to bring up, I'm going to bring this up. Where to go? Sorry, I'm looking for, there it is. So, yes, I know. All right. And we'll open up Tinkercad in a bit. So we've been on for like an hour and 7. I have to leave. I have a hard cutoff at 5. And so, oh no. So can we make, let's see if I can make this bigger. There we go. So can we make this? Let's see. Damn, I think I'm the last person who hasn't seen it yet. Wife works weekends, so I have to wait till Tuesday. Yeah, I went by myself because my wife doesn't want to see it. She has, she's a huge comic book nerd, but at some point she felt that all these movies were too much. So she hasn't gone to see one of these, a Marvel movie or a DC movie. Oh, well, I took her, we both saw Deadpool and Wolverine, so she saw that. But I went by myself. And funny enough, there were a lot of other people there by themselves on Thursday. I went Thursday. Just like in the cinematic classic Waterboy, you can do it, LOL. You can do it! Well, you can do it in more than just that one, but yes, it is a cinematic classic. So, can we do this? I'm going to bring up some pictures of the actual movie version, but what we have here is we have a frame pretty much here, and this is deceiving because it is not lit up from the bottom. If we go back to, it's really only lit up on the sides, and in the movie it is only lit up on the sides. So we have this now. I think this is not the actual width of this piece. I think this is just to show, because in the movie these are thin. Yeah, that's a good point. It does look like a good background for a Cherry Blossom Stormtrooper. Huh. So, yeah, here you go. Here's a good. Down here, you see it's not lit up straight across. It's only lit up and down and around. Now, cool thing is, we can make these thin because I have, this is 5 millimeter thick white, bright white cob light. Look how thin that is. It is very thin. You can get it down to 3 millimeters thick. So we can have a very thin board. And I'm not doing anything fancy. I just want it lit up white like in the movie. So one of the first things that will need to be done is to make the frame, because you'll see as we come up, it's several pieces. Ah, shit. Hold on. It's several pieces. So you have the panel, you have the top. Now, I have a feeling it is this thick, this panel, because if it was thinner, it wouldn't fit on here. And look, there is no part here where the, what do you call it? You did miss the discussion, but no spoilers this week. Next week, we'll get deep into it, because I have some thoughts about some of the things, uncarded reviews. There's some things I did not like that, how Gunn chose some things. But for the most part, I did enjoy Superman a lot. But yeah, there were a couple of things I'm like, why? So anyway, so I think that this is the back where it attaches, the panel attaches down here, and I think it is this thick, so we'll be okay with the 5 millimeter thick. Then you got a box here, and they made a cheap crotch grabber. And you can turn one off and the other two on, but I don't think they connect. I think you can use one remote for all three. I don't know. I'm debating on whether I should have bought these or not. Oh, now these have a drawer. This is a better shot. They have a drawer. I don't know if I necessarily need the drawer function. They have a wood floor, but the floor in the Continental does not look like this. It's a much darker brown floor with a little bit of pattern to it. 1/6 scale kaiju prototype in the works. That would be massive on carded reviews. That would be a massive 1/6 Godzilla or 1/6. That would be massive. So we're gonna do a wood floor. I do not know if I will do this drawer. Funny thing, on their site, or on the site, it says the materials used are resin, which I'm guessing these were made with resin, which I would love to get a resin 3D printer. That's probably next on my list, because I would like to make some head sculpts and paint them. I don't need the storage drawer. We can make it smaller, but we can do different options, Winman. We can do different options. We're gonna give options. And so, yeah, and it's made with wood. The funny thing is, they say, where is it? Here, handcraft wooden base with storage. I don't think this is real wood. I don't care what they say. It looks like plastic to me, and it's fine. I mean, we could cut out a small piece of real wood, and that wouldn't be a big deal. And then just stain it, and we can do it's a very dark stain. And I'm gonna bring that up right now with what the real Continental looks like. Let's see. So the first picture I'm going to show is a close-up of the panels there. So this is one of the panels. And you can see it's a very close design. Yes, MB Dyson. Yes, we could definitely use the balsa, make sure it's thick enough so that our figure doesn't balsa it. But yeah, definitely. Now this is the design, and it's very close to. They were very close in getting it done that way. And I've been working on getting the what do you call it? The painting, the graphics for it. So far, I am here. So this is. This is the first panel. No, not two. Let me go 175. So show up. So I'm making these. They will be available to everybody. I'm just trying to get the resolution up. So this is the first panel. This is so this panel right here. Basically what I did, and let me. Basically what I did for this was I cut out the ones from the Mojang, I removed the background, and then I brought back the blossoms. I increased the saturation on this, or the hue, and made it a little bit more vibrant. And then it's on a white background, so I might do the option where like no background, white background. You could, or we could do like a grayish background, or like a blue gray, very light blue gray, give it that look of it's painted on paper. So yeah, so there are tons of options that you'll be able to use it with. So as soon as I'm finished with those, I will let those Hue Forge. You know what? I have no idea what you're talking about. Now you're gonna. What is Hue Forge? Am I missing something? Cause I used. Is that to upscale? Cause I upscaled the other one. Let's see. I have ChatGPT membership to ChatGPT. Let's see. All right, Hue Forge. Oh, okay. Oh man, I was about to. Okay, wait a second. Transform your 2D image into stunning photo like 3D prints. Huh. They use techniques called filament painting to make detailed prints without requiring a multi-materialed 3D printer. Okay. Hue Forge is printing 3D. No, I'm not going to use Hue Forge, but turn paintings into 3D prints. Okay. I will probably not, only because so with Hue Forge, how do we backlight the panel? So what I'm gonna get into is like here, I've printed one out. I need a better printer, and you would cut this out, and what you would do is either put this on glue it on acrylic, on the back of a clear acrylic. So cut it, make it, and then you have a small acrylic panel with this glued onto it. I was thinking about doing maybe a sticker to stick on the acrylic panel. I have white acrylic where I wish I could print on the white acrylic, but I cannot because I don't have a special printer for printing on white acrylic. I have so much white acrylic, which is a shame because with the version of this with where you can take away the background, and having this printed on white acrylic would be great. This one hasn't been like vibrancy'd yet, or I sharpened it once too. So what will happen is you'll have a black border around the acrylic, because if you look at it, there's a black frame to this. Let me see if I can bring it up. So you have that black frame right here. It's not wide. Let's see. How about this one? So now you can see how these are. And you can see the floor here. I don't know if, am I on, where am I with the OBS? Okay. So here is, so it doesn't have to be these cherry blossoms things right here, because you can see there are all kinds of Japanese art prints that they use for this. Oh, and this is why I'm bringing this to you guys. I'm looking for different ways to get this design onto a piece of acrylic. So now you can see that these are like e-prints, and you can see how thin these really are right here. They're so thin. And you can see that they're only lit on the sides and the top. And I mean, that base is great, but do you need that whole thing? Probably not. So making the frame, not a problem. The issue is getting that art onto a piece of acrylic, and printable acetate sheets, which would be perfect. I will have to look those up. How about printing on white contact paper and making that's another yes, that's another thing. I was looking vinyl sticker. It needs to be able to have light flow through it, because really this the art is in front of the lights, and it's shining through the acrylic. So we need something that is, let's see, in that picture you can also see the floor, while wood doesn't have a heavy grain pattern like the diorama does. It's simple wood panel. Yeah, and if I can, let's see if I can get, well, this is like a really up close, see how thin, and these are made of wood. It looks like or maybe they're aluminum frames. You know how we love the aluminum here, baby. Let's see. Yeah, here's another shot of that shot. No. Here's a better shot of the floor. You see how brown, like, they're still wood planks, but they're like smooth and together. There's, where they come together is a little bit, but it's a little bit darker. Oh man, that's a great scene. Da, 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 da. Look at us in our magic suits. I wish there were magic suits. Let's see. So any printer can print on overhead projector acetate. Yeah, I saw those. No, so the problem is we need ones that are going to be, and I'm going to give the measurements. They at least have to be 14 inches. They have to be 36 centimeters. So we need a long piece. I don't want to have like a seam anywhere. So inkjet transparency film, they call it. Yeah, I saw all that today. I didn't realize that's what you were talking about with the acetate. So yeah, I'm gonna buy a bunch of it. We're gonna do tests, but we're gonna get this. That's gonna be the hardest part. So, we can print. I think these came out great. Let's see if not even gonna focus on these. Don't focus. But I think these came out great. as soon as I'm done, I will give everybody the files. I will put them in a JPEG form or a laminate in thin sheet of paper. Yeah, or that too. Yeah. Oh yeah, you could laminate a thin sheet of paper and use that as. It wouldn't be as premium if you had it laminated on a piece of clear acrylic. The other thing I saw was sublimation, where you get sublimation paper, but then you also need a sublimation printer. And although I think there are places that can print those papers, print the paper that you need, and then you take a really hot, like 360-degree hot iron press thing, and you hold it down for like 100 seconds, and then it, you know, sublimates onto the acrylic sheet, and then there you have it. You have your acrylic sheet. So just a bunch of different things to look at. But the box itself is, let's pull up Tinkercad. So we'll figure out that the artwork and how to do it. But yes, now we have Tinkercad, and I want to do a new 3D design, create 3D design. All right, so I should have had you guys on screen for that. So let us go back. So Tinkercad, here we are in the Tinkercad. This is the easiest. Let's see, Uncarded Reviews real quick said, that's pretty cool. Have you tried to shine light through the back of those prints yet? Might not need to do it. Yeah, but I still want that shimmer glass look. And to do that, we're gonna have to put these on clear acrylic. So yeah, I think you might be right. The paper itself, we're gonna do a bunch of different tests and put them together. I also use ChatGPT to change the resolution to upscale these so that they're 4K. So yeah, there's a way to make decals with inkjets and paper to transfer to things like acrylic. There are vids. See, I didn't find those, but I will look for them. I did a small search. I found a bunch of people doing this thing called sublimation. So yeah, and they make night lights with them and stuff. So yeah, I figure any LED light box placed behind those prints might work. Yeah, but I still want the shiny. I still want the front to look like it's like a movie light box for movie posters. Basically, yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right, so we're gonna open up. We're gonna create a new 3D design. Now, Tinkercad is the bottom of the CADs in like ease of use. Like it's the easiest to use. It's the beginners of the beginners. Next step up, you would go to Fusion 360. But with this, we will take. So basically, I'm gonna take this box and bring it over. And then we're gonna click on it. So now this, we're gonna say that, you know what, it might even be 37 centimeters. So we'll go 37 centimeters tall. No, that's wide. We need to go 16. Ugh, why me? That tall is right here. So 37 centimeters tall. That's, no, this is millimeters. I'm a dummy. So we need 370 millimeters. Okay. By 165 millimeters. And then it's gonna be a tall B. The one thing I don't like about Tinkercad is that you have to use this box, or I just haven't played with it enough. All right, so this is one big ass solid brick right now. And what we're gonna wanna do is, what I wanna do is have, what is this? Bring this over to make a hole. So what we're gonna wanna do is take it down. Shit, I hate, like, it's so much easier to move in a, so actually the thickness, I'm gonna just wanna do 10 millimeters. So we'll do 10 millimeters because we can still fit the 5 millimeter piece in there. Or should we do it thicker? What do you guys think? Should we do it thicker? Anyway, let's play around with this. So I want to make this box to be, all in all, let's see, we want it to be about, take off about 8 millimeters around the edge. So 165, so we'll be like, let's see, so we want, no. So 165 minus 6, no, not that. Let's do, and you know, these are all going to be adjusted. 370 minus 16. So want this to be 354. By 165 minus 16, so 149. And we want to place it like right in the middle. I want to, no! I hate this. This is the one thing about Tinkercad. I want to move it. I want to move it down. I don't want to turn it that way. I don't want to turn it that way. Where's my little... There it is. Jesus. The up and down. So we're going to give it that border. Let me see. I can't remember. Why you forsaken me? All right, so there we have that. Yes, this is the beginner version. And put them together. Wait. Oh man, I forgot how to do these. Oh, that's right here. Put this, and then you hit this. And voila! Now, what we're gonna wanna do is take out some of the inside, because it is just this thick. It is 10 millimeters thick, but we want we're gonna bring another hole, and we want to do oh man, just under. So we'll take off 5 millimeters this time. What is this? Did I put a box down? Oh wow, I already had a box. Let's get rid of a box. All right, so I want to make a piece that is a total of -8, so it'll give us like a half. So 370 minus 8, be 362. And then give us 157 for 165 minus 8. Ah, wrong one. So I'm doing this because I want to have a hole, not a hole, to have a ledge back in here. So if we have a ledge in here to put our acrylic, and our acrylic will be the size, pretty much you will make your acrylic 157 by whatever I said. Oh man, what did I say? By 362. So now let's move this into here. It's a pain in the ass. And let's turn it to the side, because we don't want it to go all the way deep. We only want it to go half deep. So like you don't want it to go, you only want to go half, like right there. Not even half. Sometimes this can be a pain in the ass. This is where practice using it comes in. And I still need to practice using it. Let's see. I hate that, like, I forget how to, is it control? So many things I used to know about this, now what's going on here? All right, so, trying to make a ledge, motherfucker. What the hell is going on? Why won't it let me? Now it won't let me zoom in and zoom out. How about that? What the fuck did I do? Why is this not letting me zoom in and zoom out? It's not letting me do anything now. Shit! So this is a groove the acrylic panel will fit in. Yes. So we're putting in I can show you with this. So we're doing this. You see that? You see the groove in there? We're doing this, but deeper so that the acrylic goes inside, because we want that like 8 centimeter border to give us that wood look, that border look. I mean, what we could do, I mean, if we really wanted to, we could use the acrylic. We could make one like this, or we could just use this one, to be honest, and just change the height. And you know what? Maybe I will. And then when you take the acrylic, when I print this, I can print a border too, or I can paint a mini border around it. I could paint a mini border around it. Fuck. Anyway, yes, Tinkercad is free. Tinkercad is free. So is Fusion 360. It's big brother. They're both free to use. Fusion 360 is much more advanced, and you can do a lot more with it. You cannot sell things. So like if you use it, you can't use it for commercial based use. So basically what we want is this to this, and you know what? I think I might just use this as a frame. These from the Death Star, because they fit perfectly. Like you have like these lights are super thin, and you don't need anything fancy. I was trying to make them myself, but if we look at the I think it's fun to you know, to get to know Tinkercad. I don't know what happened with my there it is. There we go. But it'd be cool to make my own, and instead of having the border, let me pull, no. So you see the you know, they have their little wood border. You can see right here, right? You see it's a little wood border, and it might be cool, you know, to have that look. But if you look at the ones that they give you in the thing, I can't tell. Like you can see that this might be, yeah, it might be an acrylic piece. I don't know if you guys can see, yeah, so it might be an acrylic. You see it just might be painted on the acrylic. Or the more I look at this, the more it looks like it's, they glued this on the front of the acrylic. Although, if you look at the actual one, from a John Wick, it is, what do you call it? It is, it's a acrylic panel. It's not, and you see it got shot here. So yeah. So, I mean, we could do it this way, or we could be more realistic and do it the other way. I don't know, but I think we can 3D print these. I'm gonna do both. I'm going to check out these Death Star panels. You know, maybe I won't have to do much. If we don't care, we could use these Death Star panels. Just got to make sure the thickness. We'll have to. Oh man, did this melt? I'll have to check out what the thickness is of these, so that you know they go in there right. Let me see. You can make a slot inside the frame to drop the glass. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Let's see. You are performing some out-of-the-box thinking. Thanks, Kat. Being creative. Yeah, that's what we're trying to get back to our roots here. We like to talk about toys and things and collectibles, but we're trying to be creative at the same time. I could take a pass at it. I can picture my design, but harder to explain in words. Okay. Yeah. We're a collaborative community here. And that's one reason why I brought this up, to see if there is something that you guys might have had thoughts on. But I do have plenty of clear acrylic. The best thickness, I'm thinking, is the 1/16. It's also be the least expensive to do. So 1/16 acrylic. So 37 centimeter. The frame itself, we're gonna do it 37 centimeters by 16.5 centimeters. So 370 millimeter height and a 165 millimeter width. In fact, let's look at how wide is this one. Oh no, this one's only 120. So 160. So it would be this wide, which is, you know, a little wider. It's a bit wider than this, which is great. Makes sense. And then 37 tall. That's the rough estimate at the moment. I'm trying to work these, trying to work the print so that it's in there good, and that we get, because we're gonna need, it looks like minus a millimeter on this. Like, let's see. You see, it looks like it's a millimeter thick here, this frame. But I was thinking about doing it dropping it in from the back, and this way you could have it framed out. And if you want to make it look like, you know, aluminum, you can paint it the matte black. That's the way I was going for it. But they did it a different way, it looks like. Looks like it also has rounded edges, which is not film accurate. Anyway, that is what I have for today. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I need to take this down. This is what I'm starting on. This week, hopefully I'll be sanding these bad boys so I can get these cases done. I've been debating on actually selling diorama cases. This way you get a little bit more money, and the sticker shock will seem like, you know, I'll make a bunch, or just the dioramas, and you can fit them in your case. I don't know, we'll see. God, I can't wait to finish this. Let's see. You can scale up the Death Star frame in your slicer pretty easy. Yeah. Yep. You can scale it. You can actually make it to the width and the height that you want it. So, although I think it would be fun to like make my own. But to have like this be the front, and yeah, you just drop it in and then light up. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So thank you guys for coming out. I promise at some point I will be more prepared for these. Join the Discord. We have a lot of people. If you haven't, if you're out there, or if you're on watching the replay, join the Discord. We're talking about this stuff all the time, and we have a lot of fun in there. Movie night. Let's see. What date did I think? So I'm thinking July 27th, like a Sunday at like 7 o'clock-ish, for our in Discord movie night of the Goonies. So let me mark that down, because July 27th at 7. I forgot to bring this up. I want to bring back Points of Articulation, but one of my good friends streams on Sunday night, so I'm thinking about moving Points of Articulation to like Tuesday nights at 7:30. So, but I won't be able to do them until August, because the next few weeks I have concerts on Tuesday, which is crazy. Hosier this Tuesday and Kesha in a couple of weeks, and then the Flaming Lips right after that. So is Nine Inch Nails on a Tuesday? Pat, please. No, Nine Inch Nails is on a Wednesday. All right. So we will try to bring back Points of Articulation, the game show, pop culture. It's a lot of fun. It's fun for me. It's fun to have people on. So we'll do that. And yeah, if you want to help out the channel, channel memberships are helpful. I buy all of the stuff that we need to build these cases. I am still looking for an aluminum place that I really like, and then I'm gonna just start ordering stuff to see which ones are better than others, because we are losing our aluminum places. Also, I think the aluminum shortage of the summer is happening, because one of the cases I'm working on right now is my version of like a Detolf. So to make you know, an adjustable Detolf, but I'm gonna make it twice as wide, because I want it to fit on my wall. You can take your measurements. I will give you measurements to make it like a Detolf, but it's gonna be my version, I guess, of the mono. Like, they're doing the Detolf using aluminum and wood. It makes sense, but I can't find the aluminum that I need, the length. And Ooze Nest, they're back ordered on certain lengths. So, yeah, that's not fun. So we need to find some more aluminum, unless there's a shortage or something's happening worldwide. I don't know. Welcome, Commander Green. I hope you're doing well today. We're about to head out. I am going to be going to see a play that one of my daughters is in, and it's going to be fun, and I cannot wait. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.